Hi everyone, welcome back to Lil Mum Life. This is my haul this week. It looks big. Now, it was the last week of a Woolworths bonus points, rewards points special. So it's all Woolworths this week. And I did buy more, but I have used some of my saved up rewards points. I'll explain that at the end. So let's go through and see what I've got. Some of this stuff is, this time of year we've got to throw some things in the pantry ready for the week of Christmas. Some special nibblies and treats. So let's go through and see what we've got. So let's start with the boring old stuff. Some wholemeal sandwich loaf. Apologies if anything on this table looks wet. It is terribly rainy today and my Woolies car park is outside, so I got drenched bringing this stuff in. Fake away this week on Saturday is hot dogs, so I like to get the mini rolls because the kids don't really eat the bread portion. They just eat the sausage out the middle. Plus I don't like lots of bread, so it's a 12 pack of the rolls. For snacks and bits, some for the cupboard, some for this week, we've got the Woolies salted pretzels, 200 gram. On special were French fries, 175 grams. We've got the Woolworths brand cheese rings, 190 grams. Now the Cheezels brand was on special, but the Woolies bag gets you more and there wasn't much in the price, so I just went with the more option. And then Woolies also original salted corn chips, 200 grams. For the lunch boxes, my new favorite multi-back, the 20, so it's got roast chicken, cheese supreme corn chips, the cheese rings, and the original salted corn chips. Can you tell what we like? Biscuit wise, guys, if you watched my video last week, I'm so put out by our Oreos putting their price up so dramatically. So here is the biscuits for this week. I've got 2 milk arrowroots and 1 of the Woolies Chocky Fingers, just for like a treat biscuit. That's 200 grams in there of the chocolate coated fingers. As I was going around, this wasn't on my list, but I saw it and I went, oh no, we need that. So pasta, there was no spiral. I don't like Woolies spiral anyway. So I picked up the shells and I picked up a penne. So 500 gram bags there. On special, and one of our favorites was the Beerenberg mango chutney. She's called Yvonne. Oh no, what does it say? Yvonne charmed her husband with. Oh, well, I guess I charmed my husband with the mango chutney. Also on special, the Heinz jar for 2, 300 grams, English recipe. If you're new to my channel, you won't know, but if you're here, you probably do. My husband is English and Heinz baked beans are his favorite. So when these go on special, that's what we get. Also wasn't on my list, but I saw it on special, $18 for the 400 gram Moccona. We like the espresso number 10. It's the strongest one you can get. What else did we get as we go around? Salsa. I wasn't going to get the salsa, but they didn't. What was on my list was the butter popcorn, microwave popcorn, but the box was empty. They had none, and I wasn't going to grab the poppin'. So I thought, as I was getting corn chips anyway, I thought I'll just get salsa a little, to jazz them up a bit. Now, in terms of popcorn, we have a popcorn machine and we have popcorn kernels. It's just that my son really likes that butter flavoring, Faco butter flavoring. He'll just have to, I think I've got a couple left held back, so I will just ration him. Hoyt's Italian herb mix. We really like this, putting it through pasta sauces and stuff. This was on special, so I picked one up, and my jar was getting low anyway. This is a good size, 35 grams. That'll last for a decent while. Nesquik strawberry flavor. That's our favorite. This was also not on my list, but as I saw it, it jogged my memory. We were completely out, so I picked that up. As did Nutella. Now this was on special, so I definitely grabbed it. $7.50, and this is the 750 gram jar. So that's, no, my brain did the math there, but then I wasn't sure if it was going to be right, so I'm not going to say it. So yeah, not on my list, but we did need that. Come down here. So a few little Christmassy treats, some candy canes, because they're a Christmas essential. I've got a few things for like ice cream. So hundreds and thousands, we were out of sprinkles. This is the best way to get them. The Dollar Sweets, 190 grams, Australian made and owned. Some gold coins, 150 grams of milk chocolate coins, and they are actually Australian currency coins, although that's Queen Elizabeth. What does that say? Rainforest Alliance cocoa. Okay. Nestle chocolate chips. These were on special. I normally like to go for the Cadbury ones, but these were on the special, and Woolies didn't have their own. Interestingly, this jumps out at me. It says same amount of chocolate bits, less packaging. So we'll put on your Nestle for less packaging. 200 grams. Although I think Cadbury is 250 grams. Anyway. These three items here are for teacher gifts. So each year for the kids' teachers, I sew up a little tea bag, coffee bag kind of wallet for your purse or handbag, or wherever you would put that if you're a bloke. So I always put a couple of coffee bags in and a couple of choices of tea. Chamomile, vanilla and honey. That's a relaxing tea, right? Teachers need to relax and maybe just have a little afternoon tea boost and jazz up with their coffee in the morning. I'm just making assumptions about teachers, guys. I'm sure they're not that stressed out. Maybe they are. So that's for a teacher gift. That was also not on my planned list, but my memory got jogged as I went around, so I had to get those. I believe these were on special. These were not, but the Twinings are just $3 for 10 tea bags each. Okay, up the back. Paper towel, 100% recycled. These are on special, so I got two. Now in our house, paper towel is generally reserved for super mess, oil mess, or dog mess. Anything else gets wiped up with a cloth and then the cloth gets washed. So it's been a while since I've purchased paper towel, but we did need it. Band-aids for the kids. These are on special, and it's always handy to have those assorted sizes and strong adhesion. That's always really, really essential too. So 40 strips in there. Also ran out this week. Just the box standard Woolies tissues. Always good to have on hand. 2 boxes because we found ourselves with none. Coming along, orange juice and apple juice. 2 orange juices there and 1 apple. Then the Golden Circle cordial. Pine Mango Passion is one of our favorite flavors. I like the Golden Circle. It's a little bit more expensive than some of the other brands, but it's not made with sweetener. It's just made with sugar. So if I'm going to choose something sugary, I'd prefer it not to be with a sweetener. Does anyone else go that way as well. I really don't like artificial sweeteners. Cadbury's favorites, it's Christmas. So these guys were half price, not $20, but $10 each. So I got two. One's gonna do our advent calendar treats, and one is going to be up and away from my husband for Christmas. Then we've got the mixed veg, 1 kilo mixed veg. These are $2.20 each. It's a really good mix in there, actually. I find myself sometimes, like if we're making a fried rice or something, I'll just toss some of this through. 4 bags of that, mostly for the dogs. Fries. The freezer was near on bare, so I'm glad that there was some McCain shoestring fries in here. That's fine, we like shoestring fries too. Made with Australian potatoes. And then to go with that, got the fish fillets. Whenever I buy these, I buy the 1 kilo box. I think it's $10.50, just the battered fish fillets. And some more nuggets for the freezer. Western Star butter. Both of these were on special this week. So if you watched last week, you'll know I'm buying the spreadable now because it's summer and my butter is melting. But I still need butter to bake with. So I get both of those now. Speaking of baking, Philadelphia cream cheese, 250 gram block, half price. So $2.85 for a thing. There's been a lot of talk in my house and next door and everything about cheesecakes lately, and my son actually just tried his first cheesecake at his graduation dinner the other night, graduating from grade 6. So he's big up on cheesecake flavors at the minute. I've turned this over just so you could see the date. So these don't expire until next year. So that's the reason I bought 4. I don't exactly have a plan to make one this week, but I do have a plan to make one for Christmas. So at $2.85 a box, I picked up 4 and we should have enough to do a couple of cheesecakes over the holidays. Yeah. Just for the freezer, handy to have, garlic bread trim pack. This is a really nice garlic bread, actually. And we needed some more cheese. This is just the 500 gram block. I didn't see the point in getting the 1 kilo only to I think it was $1 saving. So I'd much rather just get a small one and have some extra cash to spend on something else. Speaking of something else, pork sausages. Took advantage of the 2 for $12, but I bought pork and then I bought the chipolatas. Sorry for that glare, guys. There we go. Chipolatas. So the chipolatas will be cooked up like on a Friday night, put on a platter for people to nibble at, and then maybe go in sandwiches and stuff like that. And then these are for the dinners. What else have we got? Okay, let's talk bacon. So I've had a really big bacon week this week with everyone requesting bacon for breakfast, and we very quickly ran out of our yummy DeSonia streaky bacon. So this is my plan this week, because the DeSonia streaky bacon, my husband's absolute favorite, and he is a bacon snob. He will admit that to you. He's a bacon snob, which is fine. You know, it's okay to have your favorite things. So I said this week I was going to buy just regular cheapo bacon, and I'll buy him his bacon. So this is reserved for him, the DeSonia, and this is for everybody else. Well, no, I'm going to eat some of this too. Let's be real. So the kilo of Woolies middle bacon, and I went for the kilo because it was the best value for money. So this looks perfectly fine in here. Plus all that lovely rind you can use to like grease up your pans. I'll separate that out because obviously we're not going to eat a kilo of bacon in a week. At least I hope not. But when I went to the deli counter for the DeSonia, I'll just email this price. It was about half price, $7.20 a kilo instead of $18. It's even less than half price. So I bought 600 grams and it only cost me $4.39. So, do you know what? And I'm kicking myself. I should have bought more, right? Should have bought more. What else did we get? Chicken breasts. I was only topping up, so I got 2 breasts in here, so that came to 788 kilograms, $10.50 a kilo, so $8.27 for 2 chicken breasts. And for my son on hot dog night, while everybody else is having a hot dog with a regular sausage, I've bought some thin frankfurts off the deli, $8.40 a kilo, 266 grams. For $2.23. There are 4 in there, 4 thin frankfurts. I got 4 in case he wanted a second, and hubby, he most likely would want a hot dog. Not on the list, but I haven't bought in ages, is some ice cream. So the Bulla Just Vanilla, and because I bought Just Vanilla, and I think I went straight past it, I went by and just got some chocolate topping. 600 ml Woolies Essentials chocolate topping. Does the job, flavors the ice cream. So this is 2 liters. And then I'm just making sure that I've not passed over anything. This is just for the kids, it's gymnastics night. They get a little treat after gymnastics to revamp their energy before they get home. And I'm going to sit down with a cup of tea in a second and have one myself. But it was on the quick sale area. Yum. Then for fruit and veg, there's not a lot here. I got 2 avos, $2.20 each. I got 2 more mangoes. These are once again the R2E2, $2.50 each. They were really nice last week, and in fact the largest size of them allowed it to go around a bit more, so the girls like mango, so they get a cheek each, and then like I eat around the seed. And then more cherry tomatoes, so these were on special, so I got 2. Because last night I used up the last of our cherry tomatoes doing that, and the feta that I've been banging on about, doing that, you know, that TikTok pasta where you put it all in the oven and the feta melts into the thing and then you stir it through pasta. It's delicious. And then 5 bananas. Just because my youngest is the only one that eats bananas. I eat bananas, my husband eats bananas, but like I say, fruit in this house is mainly reserved for the kids, and us grown-ups just have to get on with it. But I do like a banana because it's basically, it can be a meal in itself, so they're always handy to have. Right, I'm looking around this table. I think I've mentioned everything. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so that being it, I have to stand back a bit. I can't get it all in. So let me put the price up. So it's going to be what this is worth, the value. And then I use some rewards dollars. So that's how much rewards dollars. And then so this is how much out of pocket that we paid for these groceries today. And even after I did that, because we'd finished off the rewards earning grocery shop, and then I think I had enough to tip us over to get another $10. So in fact, I used that amount of rewards dollars, but we gained 60 more. So I've got more to spend next week and the week after. I haven't even used all the rewards that we've collected for the year. So this is what it's all about, guys. Christmas is my time. I spend all year building up all these points, and then I'm able to stock up the cupboards, have a nice Christmas, get some of the treats, and sometimes the rewards even pay for some presents. So think about it, guys. Rewards, if you use them, if you work the system right, you can get maximum benefit out of it. You don't have to just stick with one store and keep buying more and more and more and more. If you find that they're asking you to spend above your budget, then just stop spending there for a while, and they'll bring that down, and then you can go again. So shop where the rewards are and you'll get a payout at the end of the year. Anyway, that's me rambling again. I will start packing all this away, especially that ice cream. I'm going to sit down, a cup of tea with my jam ball donut, and start editing up this video for you guys to get it out there. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope it's not too wet where you are. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.